History is filled with tales of incredible bravery and survival, but few can match the story of Adrian Carton de Wiart. Born into an aristocratic Belgian family, his life was a relentless pursuit of adventure and a testament to the sheer resilience of the human spirit. His story is so unbelievable, it sounds like something straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. He was a man who looked death in the face time and time again, and simply shrugged it off. His military career began not with a bang, but with a bit of a fib. He was studying at Oxford, but found the academic life incredibly dull. So he dropped out, lied about his name and age, and enlisted as a trooper in the British Army to fight in the Second Boer War. It was here he got his first taste of combat and his first serious injuries. He was shot in the stomach and the groin, forcing him to be sent back to England to recover. For most people, that would be a sign to perhaps choose a quieter life. For Carton de Wiart, it was just the beginning. When World War I erupted, he was back in the fray, this time in British Somaliland. During an attack on an enemy fort, he was shot twice in the face. One bullet took out his left eye, and another shattered his ear. Did he retreat? No. He pulled out his own eye because it was bothering him and continued fighting. He was awarded the Distinguished Service Order for his bravery. He would later say of his war injuries, "Frankly, I had enjoyed the war." This was a man built differently. He was then sent to the Western Front, the meat grinder of World War I. His experiences there are the stuff of legend. At the Battle of the Somme, his left hand was shattered by shrapnel. When a doctor refused to amputate his fingers, Carton de Wiart, in a moment of sheer grit and impatience, bit them off himself. Later that year, his entire hand was removed by a surgeon. But losing an eye and a hand didn't stop him. He simply learned to shoot with his other hand and continued to lead his men from the front. Throughout the war, he was a magnet for bullets and explosions. He was shot through the skull and ankle at Passchendaele, through the hip at Cambrai, and through the leg at Arras. By the end of the war, he had been wounded a total of 8 times, lost his left eye, his left hand, and parts of his ear and lung. A doctor who treated him once counted 26 separate wounds on his body. When asked about his experiences in the war, he famously wrote in his memoirs, "Governments may think and say as they like, but force is the only thing that the world respects and understands." You might think that after all this, he would finally retire and enjoy a peaceful life. You would be wrong. Between the wars, he was sent to Poland as the head of the British military mission. He survived not one, but 2 plane crashes during this time. In one instance, his plane went down in Lithuania, and he simply swam to shore and continued his journey. He even fought a short duel with a Polish nobleman and became deeply involved in the complex politics of the region. When World War II broke out, Carton de Wiart, now in his 60s, was called back into service. He was sent to lead a campaign in Norway, but his forces were ill-equipped and ultimately forced to withdraw. His next mission was to lead the British military mission to Yugoslavia. On his way there, his plane was shot down over the Mediterranean. Despite being a one-eyed, one-handed man in his 60s, he swam for over a mile to the coast of Italian-controlled Libya, where he was captured. Even as a prisoner of war, his spirit was indomitable. He was held in a special castle for high-ranking officers in Italy. He made 5 escape attempts, once spending 8 days on the run disguised as an Italian peasant, despite not speaking a word of Italian and being a 61-year-old with an eye patch and a missing hand. His eventual freedom was just as bizarre as the rest of his life. The Italian government decided to secretly switch sides, and they released Carton de Wiart to help negotiate their surrender to the Allies. After the war, he was sent to China as Winston Churchill's personal representative. He was in the country during the tumultuous transition from nationalist to communist rule. On his way home, in Rangoon, he slipped on coconut matting, broke his back, and pulled several vertebrae out of place. He finally retired after this incident, settling in Ireland where he spent his final years fishing, one of his great passions. Adrian Carton de Wiart passed away peacefully in 1963 at the age of 83. He was a man who lived through multiple wars, survived 11 grievous wounds, 2 plane crashes, 5 escape attempts from a POW camp, and bit off his own fingers. He truly was the soldier who wouldn't die. His life is a powerful reminder that sometimes reality is far stranger and more inspiring than fiction. He faced unimaginable adversity with a degree of courage and nonchalance that is almost impossible to comprehend. So, The next time you think you're having a tough day, just remember the story of Adrian Carton de Wiart, a man who proved that the human spirit can endure almost anything. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this incredible story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing tales from history. See you in the next one.